Here, I'll test it. It doesn't matter.
All right, but yeah, like that dream shit's weird, dude.
It is.
Honestly.
But like, oh yeah, another thing that's like lucid dreaming, but it's actually not like it at all. It's astral projection, and basically what it is, basically like you make your soul leave your body.
What the heck?
Yeah, it's like that's like how like a lot of atheists were convinced like there is like something higher, because like if you can actually like, so basically it's kind of like the same steps as lucid dreaming, just like it's way more like in depth. Like it's like some hippie shit. Like when you read about, like, you don't think it's real, but like it is. So like what you do is like basically like you make your soul leave your body, and then like you could like see yourself like laying there, and like you could just like walk around like flying shit, and just like go around any place you want. But like they say the one bad thing is like this is how like people get like think it's all just religion shit. It's like because like there'll be like, since you're at a different plane, you're in the astral plane, so like there's gonna be like evil shit there. So basically like as long as you like think of like something like good surrounding you, that's like where the hippie shit comes from, like just like a nice like white or pink bubble.
The
just
atheist people think of that? That
no,
sounds...
like, no, that's how like they kind of get convinced like, okay, there is, if this is actually possible. Cause like they try it out for themselves and they see it's possible, and like they see like the good and the bad of like
that's really cool.
That's so
but
weird,
to think of yourself being atheist, you pretty much like your surroundings aren't like protected. Because usually when you're like religious or something, there's always like a symbol of like protection, like Jesus in your house, or because for me, I had Jesus and Mary in my house.
That's why like whenever like I feel like a little kid when I do this, but like I don't know, like again, like what I was saying, I watch like a lot of like really scary shit sometimes, and it just really just like creeps me the hell out. I don't know why I watch like I'll think, oh, this is so cool, and then at nighttime like I'll just get back onto that like the creepy, really weird serial killer subjects, and I'll be okay, nope,
I can't like creepypastas and stuff. I can listen to or read before bed because like I know they're just made up, but like the serial killer stuff and like crazy murders and stuff, that stuff I'm just like, okay, nope, can't sleep tonight.
Have you guys ever seen what's it called, human decomposition?
No.
What's that?
It's like it shows a human decomposing, like breaking down. It's really, and like I watched one at night and I was scarred. Like it was like it started playing scary music in the background and it showed that.
Yeah, or like I saw this one thing like a boy like almost like completely eaten by piranhas.
Oh, I seen that.
Yeah. It just makes me.
Have you guys seen it?
Yeah, I think you sent it to me.
I was the one who sent it to you.
Seen that,
Oh, it's like
no, it was 50. It was on 50/50.
Yeah, it was for fucking Reddit. But like, yeah, that's why like I don't like expose myself to that kind of stuff because it just like makes you like really gets in your head, just makes you think like the worst
killing
thoughts.
is not that cool as you think it would be.
And then but it's like I don't know, I'm still like drawn to it because I like want to learn more about it. Like see like just where like that's why like I kind of want to be a psychologist.
Yeah, that's how
I want to see like where people like what makes them be like this, like how are sociopaths just born like, randomly.
Yeah, and like a lot of back on like the dream thing or whatever. It's weird how like sometimes you can remember your dreams and sometimes you can't. Like what's that all about?
Yeah.
It's just like you remember it for a second, but like you wake up and like your mind has like two separate parts in your body. So like there's probably like that one side that is just like dreams, and like your imagination, what you think of, like what you do, like you process it in, and then there's one that's with reality where like it goes there first, then it like tells you what's real or fake. But I feel like when you're asleep, like that part of your mind, like your conscious just shuts down, and then you only have one part, and I guess that's where like all this stuff goes down, and then you can't think about it. You think about things, but you just don't know.
Yeah, I know this one person that was able to actually a family member that was able to, whenever they had like a nightmare or something, I'm not sure if this is considered lucid dreaming, but they were able to, let's say they're being like, I don't know, chased by like a murderer, well they'd be able to like fly. They'd be like, okay, you know what? Nope, and then they just like fly away from.
You guys know how I wake up from my dreams?
That's like kind of like.
You guys don't know how I
is,
I always lucid dream. You guys know how do I get rid of my wake up from a dream? I always jump off something.
Yeah, no, that's what I do. Like literally, like one time.
I can't do that.
I'd be like, yo, jump off a fucking bridge,
no, like,
and I wake up.
It won't even be highly. It'll be like, for some reason, like, I always have to like jump on my shoulder. Like I'll just like jump and then just like, sometimes like I won't even have to like jump off something. I'll just like kind of jump and then just land on my shoulder, and then I'll make like, and then like what?
Like jump in real life or jump in your dream?
No, jump in my dream. In my dream, like, I'll jump in my dream and I'll land on my shoulder. And like, but like when I wake up, it's like almost like I'm barely awake. Like my eyes can't even stay awake, and like I go back to sleep, and I know I'll go back in the nightmare. It's like I literally like sometimes have to keep myself awake to like make sure that I don't go back.
It's really weird. It's like you jump off, you wake up, like just straight. So if you like do it enough, like for me, I jumped off fucking many bridges. You wake up like boom.
Yeah.
You don't even know what the hell you're like. What the hell was going on? You remember the dream, and I go back to sleep, and then like the dream's gone. It's gone. Like it's just never there. Like because my person died in that dream, so it's like not there. But sometimes I'm scared of doing that. But
yeah, I can't like do that. I can't like control my dreams. I can't even like if I'm It's so weird. Some people, they'll be like in a good dream, right? And then they'll be like, oh crap, I have to get up. Like they'll think that, like, oh man, all right, gotta end this dream, gotta get up. I can't do that. Like,
yeah, that's like where lucid dreaming.
Yeah, because like some people are like, oh, like a family member or whatever was sleeping, and then they woke up and they're like, oh man, I was just having a really good dream, but then I remembered I had to wake up and make coffee.
Yeah,
whatever. I'll
I've
go
had
back
those
to sleep
dreams
and like continue my dream, and I was like, I don't know how to continue that
it's
dream.
like
It's so
things
weird.
to do to like try and like be able to lucid dream. Like one of the things is like throughout your day, like do a certain task where like, especially like looking down like at your hands or like at a watch, because like usually if you look at a clock in a dream and then you look back on it, usually like the numbers will be changed or the time will be different, because like your dream doesn't really keep track of like little stuff like that. And then also like throughout your day, just like stop and ask like, is this a dream? And then you'll get into the habits, like when you're actually in a dream, you'll be like, wait, is this a dream? And like you'll look at your watch and then you'll look back, and then you'll be able to see like the time is every like, oh wait,
you guys
this
ever
is a dream.
had those moments where like you're just awake in the middle of the night and then you just like fall asleep, like, and then you felt like you only laid down for a second, right? But like it's 12:05. Okay, let's say it's 12:05 a.m.
Okay, I swear I hear or saw someone. I swear. Just a little.
Should we just go down?
By the way, it's like 2 o'clock in the morning, and we are on top of the shed.
Okay, was that you, Alex? Okay.
Yeah, it was Alex.
Okay, good.
By the way, we're on top of the shed recording the podcast.
We should
on the fence.
We should move it over.
Yeah, usually we're in the shed, but
No,
this time we're on top of it.
Because we're edgy.
Yeah, we saw a train go
And we're
by.
edgy.
There's not very many stars. It's kind of overcast.
Yeah. Like this is like the time like where I wish.
You guys know those lamps? They're actually lighting up the sky. Surprisingly, they're super bright.
Yeah. Like, but that's why, like, I kind of wish I lived in, like, the countryside sometimes, or just, like, had, like, a little house, or just because I want to be able to see.
Have you guys ever seen the world pitch black?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Have you guys, what's it called? If any of you, I used to go camping all the time, and, like, I've hiked up Mount, like, Lassen, Shasta, Whitney, you name it. Up there, the stars, you can see for miles. Like, there's no black spot in the sky. It's nothing but, like, dotted with stars. It's crazy.
What's the reason for that, though?
Light pollution down here, all the smog.
No. Like, what does what does the light down here cause that?
Oh, because, like, it reflects on the clouds and, like, the smog.
It's the same, it's the same thing, like, the moon's out 24/7.
Now I think about it, all this is filthy air.
Yeah, but the sun is more powerful than the moon, like, because it just kicks its ass. So, like, that's why, like, the moon's out 24/7, like, it's always in the sky. We just
Speaking of the moon,
the moon's hiding behind some clouds. It's, like, right over there still, unless it's...
I see it, yeah.
Oh, man, but anyways, we're kind of, like, the other podcast crew, they're inside right now, sleeping most likely.
Yeah.
But I don't know, we kind of snuck out, so we're afraid
this is gonna be like the most
we're
interesting.
scared like they're just gonna.
This is gonna be the most interesting podcast.
It will be. It'll be interesting.
This is a weird one, that's for sure.
Because this podcast, actually, we've been talking this for a long time. Like I'd say like 30 minutes. We just started recording just because we thought it was interesting. But usually when we think of powerful things, we never think about recording it. So I decided to just continue on. It will sound really good starting it off like this too. Cause it just be like coming into it.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like forced.
It doesn't feel. It's not forced at all. This is just us free talking it. Well, the thing about controlling. So like you said, like you guys ever had those moments when you sleep? I'm like going back to my question. Like you sleep, right? And you have your clock next to you, and you look at it. It's like 12. Okay, for example, 12:05 a.m. And you close your eyes for a second. You open it back. It's like 12:30.
Yeah.
You guys ever had those moments?
Oh yeah, that'll happen to me. Let's see. That happens to me a lot, but I can't pinpoint it. I'm not sure if it's like when I'm sleeping or it's like
me off.
Dazing off. Oh, when
it happens every time on a school day.
Yeah, sometimes when I'm like dazing off in class, I'll start having like really vivid like daydreams, and then like I'll just be like trapped in like a portal of like daydreams, and then I'll wake up, and then I'll be like, crap, did I just miss like 2 hours of class or just like 10 seconds?
That was me last year in the rings every day.
Yeah.
Like, I would just look at her be teaching, I'm just like, next year, maybe.
Yeah, dreams are weird.
They are.
Yep.
So is it just like your memory or not memory, like your imagination? Because like when you're normally like awake, you're thinking of things. That's like the normal human thing to like imagine things and be creative. But when you're asleep, is like that just on like steroids? Is that just going haywire? You're just straight up imagining.
Like I said,
everything?
it's like your brain is like I'm not a psychologist, but what I've heard of, I think your brain is probably like, well, my theory is that your brain is probably split up in like 2 sections. Or like 4 sections, but like one is like you're conscious of reality, and then one side is like, like where it processes it and like where you think of, like that's where your imagination is, right there. I think that's where your dreams start to come true. Yeah. But like when you're, like I said, when you're asleep, your reality part like shuts down and get some sleep. But I'm gonna guess now that yeah, I think it's still recording. I think it's what I think is, I don't know. It's really hard to explain. Like, I probably want to ask like a psychology person like this question, or a teacher this question, because I'm pretty sure he would go on and like explain why the hell like this happens.
Yeah,
that's why I really like psychology a lot. So like, not even just like being a therapist, like I want to do that, but I also like want to learn about the brain and like all the little shit.
What kind of airplane is that? It looks weird. It looks like a sausage.
Yeah, there's quite a few airplanes flying in the sky tonight.
There is.
As in one. I only seen one.
Dude, there were like flying.
No, like, well, the
trying
closest.
to see if they were stars or not.
No, the closest one.
Oh yeah,
that one. Yeah, that one does look like a sausage.
They probably took off from SFO or Oakland.
In my house, if you look out my back window, you can actually see SF.
You can?
Yeah, you can actually see like a little bit of SF and planes landing.
Yeah,
which is pretty cool. And every 5 minutes a plane comes and lands.
Almost
perfectly.
Yeah, but back onto the dream thing or whatever.
UFO.
Man, dreams are really, really weird, dude.
Yeah. Oh, okay, I swear they're fucking with us now.
Oh, I think they're.
Yeah, they're coming.
Yeah, they're coming. Wait, take your phones off the fence. They might have kicked the fence.
They knew that we went outside, so we were in the fucking little shack, but we were on top, so they were really fucking confused.
Yeah, they didn't. So they just came out and like tried to check if we were in the shed again.
Remember that phone call? Remember that phone call? We said, "Oh, we're running down the railroad tracks right now."
Okay, so like Daniel, part of the podcast crew, called me up, and then he was like, "Yo, where are you guys?" And we're like, "We're running down the train tracks," and we started like breathing really heavily, but we were actually on top of the shed.
Farted.
And he got really confused.
Yeah, and he just hung up on it.
Yeah.
I like shat myself.
I wonder if they're like, I don't know. I wonder if they're gonna like start like going outside and everything.
Dude, I actually have to pee.
Okay.
Like what?
I have to pee.
You're gonna pee?
Okay. Alright, I think we should probably check on them just in case. So this is the end of the podcast. This is
gonna be a short podcast.
Yeah, this is a short podcast. This is the dream episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a pretty weird one. Alrighty, well, hope you all have a grand old time. This was me.
Happy New Year, guys. Actually,
Happy New Year. This was Kurt, Alex, and Raymond.
yeah.
Signing off.
Alright.
Signing off. Yeah.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Jesus Christ, this is like the most terrible. Actually, this is really good.
Like, they say like if you like start to like let your fears get the best of you, then like even if you don't believe in it, it can like have like a demon or something can like possess your body and like you can't return back, like, and your soul will just be like trapped in the astral plane. So that's why like they say like to hold like one of those like crystal things to like the quartz crystals and like just like feeling like on the good vibrations.
Oh, yeah.
And, like hippie shit. Which,
Smoke weed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
I can imagine, like, yeah, you're just, like, dreaming so much, and it's, like, your mind just going so haywire, you just make yourself brain dead, and you're not able to
Don't
wake
do that.
up.
Yeah.
Don't ever like try to do that.
Astral project. I would want to try an astral project.
No.
But it's
I don't think it's really good to do anything
I know,
like
yeah,
that.
I know.
It's
like,
too.
It's
It's
really
interesting.
risky
No,
going into, like,
there's an
another
interesting.
astral plane, but it's like to be able to do that, it'd just be amazing. Because like you can go if you like train yourself enough. Like if you first like start, you don't want to like try and like fucking fly to like.
No,
another,
see,
like,
there's.
country.
I know
Yeah.
the
But,
thing
like,
about
start off
astral
small.
plane. I know, like, curiosity killed the cat. If we ever do that,
Like,
I don't
have,
want
like,
it. It'd probably end up really bad.
No,
Like,
like, I
always
have
first
like
time.
everyone like with me, like.
Yeah, same.
I
I
like
have
have
like a
at
bunch of
least
people.
two,
in
yeah,
the
at least
room,
like 2 or 3, and like a priest too.
Yeah, but we're
God
not.
bless me.
We're not. We're not like Aaron. Oh, there we go. But like, how do we stop the spirit?
But it's just like concentrating on just like it said like I was reading about it. It was like
Concentrate
concentrating
on the
good, like
good?
a white on the good, like on just like imagine a white cloud like surrounding you and your body, and then once you're out, imagine it surrounding like your soul, like where you're
Wow.
walking around. Because like if you start like
Oh,
getting
yeah.
like really scared, like oh my god, well someone's gonna get me, then that like kind of like almost like they feed off like fear and stuff.
Oh,
like
yeah.
then they'll come and get you, and then once you see it, you'll be even more scared. Like you can't stop. It's like okay, you guys fucking matters. Okay, there's something in the bush.
That's cool.
I feel like it's please be a cat.
It's a raccoon. You have a light? Like,
My phone died.
light,
Oh shit.
light.
Okay.
Can we throw some?
Yeah, I have a light. Okay. Oh shoot, no, not on this one. Oh wait, actually.
Okay, good. Please do that. That's the first. Hello?
No, that sounds like water.
Yeah, it does sound like water, but it's like you heard something hiss back at me, right?
Yeah. Are you a person?
We don't want to hurt you. I'm scared. Okay, no.
All right, well,
Oh, yeah.
there's
It's a fucking raccoon or something.
there's like something like on the other side of the train tracks.
At least we're on a fucking like. fence.
No, we just see something
we're
jump
good.
at us.
Well, there's like something on the other side of the tracks, in like the bushes or something. It was like hissing, and then it sounded like
I wish
water.
this night was longer.
Yeah, it did sound like water, but I was probably just rushing.
Whoa, look at all those planes over there.
Dude, I love like air travel so much. That's why
That's so
astral
cool.
projecting, even better, free air travel anywhere.
That's actually like crazy. Like,
But it is like yeah.
how far? Can
You should do
go?
that at
Like
airplane.
you can go like they said like you don't want to try and like go to
Wait,
fucking,
wait,
like,
shh.
okay, that is water. That's
almost
what I
like
asked.
sprinklers. Or
Yeah, it
something?
sounds like a sprinkler, like a water, mini water.
It probably was a sprinkler. You heard a hissing sound, right?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it was.
It was
some
like,
sprinklers.
Yeah.
But as you were saying about,
but it stops.
Yeah.
Oh, it's on.
Alright, whatever.
Oh yeah, but like so like it says like when you first start like you don't want, like you want to just like start off small, like maybe just like walk around your house a little bit, and then just like maybe like walk in down your street or something like that, and like just like kind of enter back into your body.
Or just go get cereal.
Yeah, and then it's you could, you know, so your soul eats. But like, and then like as you start going, like then you could like start flying around and stuff.
Oh,
and, it's,
wow.
like, and they were talking about like astral sex. I was like, well, sign me up.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they like feel like
No,
saying
you know
like,
what'd be
people
really
actually,
cool?
like, actually have sex
No, no.
like in the astral plane.
You know-
I'm like, whoa.
Hey, you know what'd be really cool? Like, you can ask your friend to do that too.
you
No,
guys
like,
have
no,
sex.
like
that'd
you.
be awesome.
No, you walk into a friend.
Yeah,
No, you
yeah,
walk
no,
into a
people
friend.
like actually do that. Like they'll astral project like together, or like they'll be in like different houses. But, like they'll meet up. And,
That's
like,
awesome.
Like that's like it's
Astral
almost like
sex.
lucid dreaming, but like
Yeah.
in real life, because like it's just your soul coming out of your body, which is like a really scary thought. That's like one of the reasons why I wouldn't want to do it, because like me being a religious man, that kind of it worries me a lot.
Every time I think of like soul, I think like no, keep it inside me.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's what, it feels like some things like shouldn't be tampered with, but like if we have the ability to go into a
Because that's a really
different
strong power
without
as you
having
think
to
about
like
it.
fucking make a huge
Yeah.
machine to do it, like if we can actually train our bodies to do that, it'd be really cool.
That's
like,
pretty crazy.
like if I were to do it, I'd like have like fucking priests with me,
Yeah,
all my
same,
like
dude.
all of you guys
I'd have
surrounding me.
everyone.
Like I would be like, wake me up in like 5 minutes or something.
But you can't. To stop like a soul, it takes a lot of power.
I don't know, yeah. That's why like you just have to like have like as your astral projection, like I was saying, you just have to
It'd
focus
slap
on
you.
yeah, good, and you just have to focus on good energy surrounding you, and then you'll be fine. Because like if you start thinking like a whole bunch of bad thoughts, and like the demons like will come and like try and get you and like enter your body. 'Cause, like,
Did you guys
Yeah.
know if you ever like if you're trying to snap someone out of a dream and you're shaking them, you're making it worse?
yeah,
What's that?
It's like, you know, like someone's sleeping and like, let's say they're screaming in their sleep, and like you're trying to wake them up and you're just shaking them.
Yeah.
That makes everything worse.
Yeah.
What you have to do is you have to.
Worse.
I think because of like the body, like it kind of in the dream it might make them like feel more real, and like they'll wake up and like fucking attack you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's like waking up like sleep.
To wake someone up is to like whisper and not like just say something like out loud and be like, wake up,
Yeah.
you're in a dream, come to this
Back
path.
onto the astroplane thing.
I want to
Is
Google
it possible to go so far that you just completely get lost? And
No,
you
you come
lose
so
yourself?
far you die.
No, like it's like dude, like I read like so many articles like a few days ago on it, just like well, no, I read a lot about it like last year too, and then I kind of got back into it again like about like a week ago.
Uh-huh.
Cause you know the song. No, it's like yeah, but
week ago.
yeah, it's like it says no matter like how far you are, your soul will always be like attached to your body.
Okay.
But it's like I think like if you're able to fly in the astral plane, I can't imagine why you couldn't like teleport back or like
Google astral
project.
Astral project.
It's like
That
it's
sounds really
really
interesting.
It's really cool. Like that and lucid dreaming. Like lucid dreaming is probably it feels like a step further than astral projection because you're making the same.
Lucid dreaming, I've already done that. It's really fucking scary.
But
and
it is fun. Like
it's fun and sometimes scary, sometimes really fun,
Yeah.
sometimes really good, positive things. Like I always do like positive lucid dreaming.
Yeah,
It's really
sometimes
amazing.
I don't know. The human mind is very weird. So I'll tell you this one.
It's powerful. As fuck.
One really weird story that it's a true story. It actually happened to me. I was sleeping in my bed, right, and then because like my brother and I used to sleep in like the same room, bunk bed. So he was on the bottom, and I was on the top, and then like I saw him like get up and then like stand in the doorway of the room, and I was like, because like you know sometimes he sleepwalks. I'm like, Adam, get back in bed. What are you doing? So then he just like. He keeps on like he's like calling for mom. He's like mom, because like sometimes he does that when he's like sleepwalking. So then I'm like, oh, what is this? So then I get down and like follow him, and like he's in like standing in the middle of the kitchen. He's calling mom. I'm like Adam, mom's in her room. And then like I look to my right, and that's where my mom's room is down the hallway to the right. And I see my mom and my brother walking out of my mom's room. Like, and my mom's like, Adam, it's okay, you were just sleepwalking. And then I looked back in the kitchen, he was gone. And I was like, what the hell just happened here?
Yeah, that's some fucking.
So then I was like, what?
A child,
It was
the
really
younger the
weird.
age, the powerful they are.
Yeah.
It was weird, dude. I still remember that to this day. I don't know.
Yeah.
I can't explain that.
Because the younger you are, your mind is super powerful.
Yeah. It's like being able to like. That's why like young kids are more able to be in touch, like be able to astral project without even knowing it, and they'll just think it's a dream.
Yeah.
Like at first, like they won't realize. It's like that one movie. Fuck, what's it called? Like not The Conjuring. It's some movie. Oh, The Woman in Black. Yeah.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
You remember she like astral projects.
Yeah.
Basically like that. It's basically like even though like that's kind of fake, but it is true. Like some people are just like gifted to be able to like.
But
lucid
don't
dream
compare
or,
it to
like,
movies though. Movies are really like
I know.
they
but,
over exaggerate it.
I know, but like it is true. Like some people just like have to train themselves to lucid dream and astral project.
Yeah.
Some people are just like able.
I wouldn't
to
train.
seek it
I
out.
would try to naturally find out.
Yeah, but I mean like, but if you're not gifted to be able to do it like on
Naturally,
command,
yeah.
then you're gonna have to like. It's just like anything. Just like learning something.
Oh, my eyes adjusted to the environment, so everything's bright.
Yeah, everything's bright. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm actually not tired. What time is like 2 something?
Let me check.
2:05.
It's 2:16.
Oh
I'm
wow.
not even that tired, dude. I would like.
Me either.
I would want to walk to like McDonald's because I'm actually kind of hungry.
Yeah, I wish I brought my flannel because I'm kind of cold, but
Yeah.
besides
I have a
that,
jacket if
I'm
you
not
want
tired. Nah, it's alright. You
Alright.
keep that, you silly
You
Billy.
keep that. Yeah. I actually have a jacket like in the shed under us, and I have one in the.
Oh yeah,
No, we could be sitting in the shed right now, staying warm, but no.
I know, but
No.
it's just like I don't know, like because like being out here, I don't know, it just made me like really feel like the astral projection, like lucid dreaming
Yeah.
topic right now, because it's just like really like earthy and
And like it's just like okay, so like the area that we're on top of the shed, so the shed, like I've said in other podcasts, is completely surrounded by trees and everything. Well, the part that we're top of the shed, there's just like a clearing of trees, like this is like open clearing. We can see perfectly into the sky, and that's exactly where we're sitting.
We can
right
see
now.
the railroad. We can see like the clouds scatter
I
upon
really
the
wish,
skies.
like, all the street
We
lights
can
would,
see
like,
the moon
Yes,
to the
yeah,
right
but I
in
wanna
the
see-
sky right
I
now,
want to see the fucking.
shattering like the lights.
Yeah, we'll have to go up to the mountains one time, Ray, and then like the stars are there are fucking crazy, dude.
It's like I want to go to like there's like if you go to like the like Arizona deserts and stuff, like there's no miles,
Oh,
like there's
yeah.
no lights for miles, like it's so beautiful.
It's so risky though. My cousin said his friends almost got struck by lightning.
Yeah, it is. No, fucking one movie like fucking Sleepless in Georgia or some shit like that. I don't know, something like that. Sleepless in Atlanta. I don't know. This guy, he would make a living. What he would do, he like kind of lived in the desert. I don't know why lucid something, maybe in the movie, something like that. But like he would go in the desert, he would fucking shove metal, like big, like pretty good sized metal rods in the sand, and then fucking what happens when lightning hits sand, it makes basically
glass.
Yeah, exactly. And like
Is it really?
Yeah, it does.
That's cool.
It is like so like he would just like set a whole bunch of metal rods out like when a storm was coming, and then he'd just come back the next day and just see all the glass that formed because and it's like really cool. Like he made like designs.
Do you guys
even when the power lines hit ground after they've been like struck down, the sidewalk will sometimes turn to glass. And I've near my elementary school that some power lines came down and struck the sidewalk, and then I actually got I think it was like a pickaxe or something, and like broke off some of the glass, and I still have it. Yeah.
Do you guys ever like?
It hit a rock too, and like the rock is just solid glass now.
Do you guys ever like
awesome.
thought about like being that one crazy guy that like makes like some kind of contraction or something, like to collect like electricity from the sky? Like it's not like no thunderstorms right now, but like you just see like lightning just hit it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's those
I always
people.
had like as a kid like always just like little like, oh man, it'd be so cool if I could build something that like fucking a car that runs off air.
Oh yeah, dude. When I was little, I was a crazy ass inventor, dude. I invented everything.
I invented
Actually,
rocks.
Speaking of inventing, I still am. I'm pretty creative.
What was that?
There's a dog.
Shut up, bitch. We're doing a podcast. You're making us look bad.
But even now, I'm still into like the whole inventing thing, and I actually made a Google Cardboard out of. If anyone knows those, I think it's called like Image Viewer 3D or something.
Virtual reality.
Yeah, it's like one of those little.
Oculus Rift thing.
Yeah, it's like.
Do you have it?
Not on me. I was
God
thinking.
damn it.
I was thinking about bringing it, but
have
it's like
virtual
one of
reality
those
stuff.
It's like one of those little like They're usually red. They have like two goggles in them, and like you click the little button.
Oculus
and,
Rift.
Like,
That's
no,
like
no,
the
no,
most
no.
popular thing though.
No, but like this thing, it like you click the button and like the little cardboard wheel on the inside with a bunch of images on it changes, and you look through and you can see the image.
Oh,
Well, I took it
that.
apart, took the card off, cut a hole in it, put my phone in there, and put it back together, and turned on like the Google Cardboard app.
Isn't that called a
And,
kaleidoscope?
No, it's not. I don't know what they're called.
It sounds like
I think
a
it's
kaleidoscope.
like Image Viewer
Yeah, it
3D
sounds
or
like-
something.
yeah.
But yeah, I turned it into a plastic Google Cardboard, a virtual reality headset, and it actually works perfectly. It's amazing. I was thinking about bringing it today, but I didn't want it to get like wrecked by some hooligans.
Omar.
Hoodlums.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my, that would be nuts.
I was trying to take a shower and you guys kept fucking opening the door.
He kept opening.
It's
Oh,
so
yeah.
annoying. I was trying to, and then they were asking. Then Daniel was asking me like, "Oh, how come? Why were you not pissing in the shower?" I was like, "I was pissing in the toilet, and you guys kept opening the door." And then Omar came in when I was in the bathroom. He's like, "Alex, do you like not dry yourself in the shower?" Well, I was kind of like holding onto the door and drying myself, but you know, that's just them. They want to see PewDiePie or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, 2:21. Wow, that was like so fast. It was like 2:05 when I checked.
Dude, I really want food. Like, if I could drive, like, we'd be fucking on our way to this fucking Jackson.
Yeah.
It's only 45 degrees, dude. I was
Yeah,
in
you
like.
guys want to
so crazy.
get down sometime soon and check inside the house, see if they're still
They're probably
okay?
Probably Daniel might be up on his phone. But like, yeah, if you want to check.
Yeah, we can just like look through the window.
Oh damn it! I really want to be somewhere like I could just like lay down and just like, look at all this.
same.
You pretty much feel free. I feel free right now.
Yeah, I do
Like if this roof was clear, like clean, I just like grab some blankets on the inside and just like lay down right here.
honestly.
Except
yeah,
John
they're
would
really
be
cool.
like, "Yo, it's gonna break on you," and it probably
You're
would.
gonna be this bitch, and
Yeah.
you're gonna.
We should actually try to reconstruct the roof part only.
But no, but that's why I'm saying like, okay, if you go to Coyote Hills, if you drive all the way down like on the other side, like this is the freeway and like this is like the path like that cars go down. You go all the way down, and then like it's like the ocean right there, and like you can see the bridge. Like, have you ever been down
Oh,
there?
yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
all the
Oh,
way
wait,
down there. And,
I know
like,
what
they're-
you're talking about.
They're reconstructing like a little like amphitheater kind of thing right there.
Oh, yeah.
They're trying to make it new,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
like fishermen like go down there. So basically, what you do like you go like in this little gate, and then just a huge trail that goes all the way down, just fucking wraps around. Like you could like actually see like.
I actually know what you're talking about since I always go to Coyote Hills.
Yeah, and like you can see the city from there, but like, okay, so it closes at sunset, so that means no one is allowed like in, like no
Yeah.
cars can go in and out, and like the park rangers like check around and everything. But like me and my stepdad, we went down far enough, and it was like pretty fucking far. Like there was no way they were gonna go all the way down there.
Yeah.
But like, it was like it looked like a perk spot. Like it was like a perk spot for like a little like a tent and like a fire pit just to like keep warm. And like we were thinking like you know, when you get older one day, maybe I could take your friends out here and be like, all right,
That'd be cool.
See you tomorrow.
Actually,
that would be really cool. Like,
That'd
if
be
we just,
awesome.
like,
we
brought,
should
like,
bike
hot
there. We
dogs.
should bike
Yeah.
there. We should bike there and see where it is. I actually really want to know where that is.
Yeah.
We can do that. My bike has a couple things on it where we can just carry a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
No, like
Or,
I want
the
to
beach-
know that area first because I want to see how it is and I can think about you know.
Yeah, and
bringing stuff.
if we could like fish there too, like
That'd be awesome, dude. We could like catch some fish.
Could we
and
start a
grill it up.
campfire?
I mean, you can, we, but
Yeah.
we can, we have.
I know, but like I don't want to like because it's bright and
I know, but I mean, like we could we could fucking like do it. Like we could like make it all covered and shit, not
Yeah.
make it big. And if a park ranger comes, like the worst she'll do is maybe like a fine, but it's like just like, hey, we're just trying to like
Yeah, exactly.
hang
We're
out.
having some swaggy fun.
Exactly.
It's
And
okay.
be like, all right, get your six
Yeah.
ass out of here.
You guys want to check into the house and just like stop
Alright,
the podcast?
wait. All right, you want to?
Yeah.
Alright.
Well, I'll add that one to the first one we made.
Okay.
So it's like just one podcast.
All right.
all right, yo.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's probably 16. Yeah, that's like basically
That's
20.
perfect. You're at 30 minutes
Wait,
right
do you
there.
want to go inside then, or do you want to come back?
We can come back.
Just
Alright.
check.
All right,
to
go ahead and
Just
pause
go
it.
check.
Watch them obviously.
This is Alex right now. So me and Raymond and Kurt and I got down from the top of the shed right now. Right now we're actually like trying to get in the house, and it looks like we're breaking it, but you know we're calling our friend Daniel right now. He's an asshole.
They kind of locked the door on us, so we can't really get in right now.
Yeah, Daniel's pretty mad right now, so I don't know what he's up with him. But if not, this is a podcast. What number 9? This is podcast number 7, guys, and we basically are gonna add this one into the existing one, and it's nice to know. Well, thanks for listening to our podcast, guys, and see you guys later. It's 2:27 right now, and we're gonna go inside. Goodbye.
We could probably.